you have a chance to win a tropical vacation from FunJet.
Game is on, AutoZone.
Hey, when you listen to your gut, you can't go wrong. You know when to eat, when to pass on leather pants, and when to get that pesky engine light checked. At AutoZone, our Fix Finder tool helps you troubleshoot the real problem for free. So whether it's just a loose gas cap or something serious, you can fix it without paying more than you can stomach. With our help, you can always fix your car with confidence. Hoods up, America.
Game is on, AutoZone.
Imagine a store that lets you get anything you wanted. An HD flat-screen TV, a high-capacity, ultra-quiet washer and dryer, a complete living room set. And imagine if you didn't need a lick of credit to get it. That store simply believed in you. Imagine if they even delivered it, set it up, and serviced it at no additional cost. Well, that store exists. That's Rent-A-Center. Imagine that. No credit needed. Affordable payment plans. Delivery, setup, and service included. Imagine new possibilities at Rent-A-Center. Rental purchase transaction. See store for details.
Take ESPN with you everywhere. The ESPN radio app lets you listen to your favorite shows on your phone. Download it today. The ESPN radio app from the
it sounds fine.
Leader in sports, ESPN 1000. The home of the Bulls is also the home of Cap & Company with David Kaplan. We are live from the Mazda State Street studio on WMVP Chicago.
The following program is a paid advertisement. The views reflected on this show are not necessarily the views of ESPN 1000.
106 miles to Chicago. We got a full tank of gas, half a pack of cigarettes. It's dark, and we're wearing sunglasses. Hit it.
You heard the boys. Let's hit it. A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3. Good morning. Woohoo! Get up, wake up, honey, rise and shine. Brush those teeth and make them shine. Need a good breakfast to start your busy day? Hop on your tricycle and go and play. Bunny. I think I read that book to my kids 5 million times. Hey, good morning, everybody, and welcome to Chauncey's Great Outdoors here on ESPN Radio AM 1000. And we are just fired up. We're having a good time. Everything's doing well. And first things first, we got to go through the list. That's right. We have to say thank you to our sponsors. We're talking Bass Pro Shops, all 3 stores, Bolingbrook, Gurney Mills, and Portage, Indiana. We're looking for Waterworks Marine, 18660 South Cicero Avenue. Great store. Paul's Pizza in Westchester. I smell a Paul's beef with mozzarella cheese somewhere in the studio. Yep, it's here. I can tell it. The new Midwest Outdoors magazine. Ren Lake Resort and Conference Center, right on beautiful Ren Lake. The Chicago Outdoor Sports Show in Rosemont. Our friends over at the Chicagoland Fishing, Travel, and Outdoor Expo in Schaumburg. The All Canada Show, the Tinley Park Show, and our sponsor, Yellowbird Products. Great. It's not just the Yellowbirds. There's a whole lot of fishing gear there. And make it official here. We are the official Shimano station for the high school fishing teams throughout Illinois and the Midwest. Shimano is sponsoring that for us, and they are going to be a great help and sponsor to get more high school information out. So high school teams need to send me stuff and pictures and all kinds of stuff, so we'll get that out. Man, we are getting in the sports show season. It's coming hot and heavy. Our friends at Vermilion Dam Lodge, they're at the Muskie Show this weekend. So if you're looking for a place here, don't have to cross the border, have all that Canadian stuff, Vermilion Dam Lodge is the place. But we are excited. Oh, I mean, all the shows we got, the Rosemont show, as we call it, the Schaumburg show, are coming up real quick. Tinley Park is going to be coming up shortly after that. But we got a pretty good show, a really good show. We've got Rich Holmes from Sequest Lures coming on. He's going to be a seminar speaker at the Rosemont show, the Chicago Outdoor Sports Show in Rosemont. And then the man, the myth, Paul Bunyan Jr. himself, Norm McRae, at the All Canada Show. Yeah, he's. We're talking to him by, satellite phone somewhere in the middle of nowhere, Ontario or Manitoba. I'm not sure which one it is, but he's up north there. Yeah, hey there, way up north. He's probably got a Labatt for breakfast, but he's going to be joining us this morning too. And we're going to take your phone calls. That's right, at 1-312-332-3776. That's 1-312-332-3776. I just got a little text message from somebody. It says that they're ice fishing on the inlet in Delavan. They're ice fishing on the inland Delavan. Our buddy Paul is up there on Lake Geneva giving us that report. But hey, anywhere. What can I tell you? I'm a little bit nervous. All that rain we got, some places had. Remember, I have a different philosophy than many people, and any ice that is less than 4 inches needs to be in a glass covered with a beautiful amber liquid. That's my philosophy. May not be yours. That's okay. It's my philosophy. I just want to make sure we got that clear. But we're also on YouTube, shows being live. We got it streamed there. So you go to youtube.com and click on and look for Chauncey, and you could check out the show. We've got some people watching it already. And let's see, we did that. Lots of other stuff going on here. A couple of news bits we're going to give out there. First of all, the 2016 Illinois licenses are available January 18th. That's right. You can get them online. Also, the DNR fishing books are available online as a PDF file. You can't, the excuse, I couldn't find a book, isn't going to go with the conservation officer. Trust me. And if you got a cell phone, you got, if you got one of these little smartphones, boom, you just download it to your smartphone. You could read this stuff. Don't, just stay within the law. That's all. It's easier to play by the rules than it is to break the rules. Okay. 2016 calendar. We've got that going on for the Illinois Conservation Foundation. If you're interested in getting one of them, all you got to do is go to ilcf.org or 217-785-2003. And once again, we're looking, if you're got to participate in a show, to get tickets to the outdoor shows. So that means we've got tickets to the All Canada, the Schaumburg show, the Rosemont show, and the Tinley show. Not a bad day. Looks good to me. And so our phone number is 1-312-332-3776. Let me repeat that nice and slowly because people say I talk too fast. 1-312-332-3776. Okay, got that? And we have to welcome back, we had Eric working the board for us for a couple of weeks, and he did a nice job. But the other unbelievable board op on the face of the earth, Mr. Chris Black, is back in the studio for 24 hours, and he's got to go to Mexico, he says. He's going to check out the fishing sites in Mexico, I was told. All right.
Chauncey, you always promote the fact that you have reporters all around the world, so I have to do my part.
God, I love it when he gets me on my own line. I love when he nails me on my own line.
I think you said something about, see how the drinks are as well. Maybe the sun.
Yeah.
Maybe a little fishing. But...
Yeah, catch some squid, have them do it on a grill. That would be good, too,
Oh, yeah.
But, so we'll have somebody next week, but it'll be nice one. But once again, our phone number is 1-312-332-3776. That's 1-312-332-3776. If you want to participate and get tickets to one of the sports shows, but that's the magic word you got to do. You got to participate. Tell you what, can we grab a quick phone call? We got time? Yeah, Chris is shaking his head. We can do that. We got Megan from Naperville. Megan, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Plugging along.
Good.
You have a question?
Yes, I would like Schaumburg tickets for my dad for his birthday this February.
Ah, when's his birthday?
February 14th.
He's a Valentine baby.
Yeah.
Okay, well, did Dad take you fishing when you were younger?
Yeah, and the show.
Oh, and the shows?
Uh-huh.
Oh, that is so cool. That is so cool. Yeah, my two daughters, who are now 32 and 34. Yeah. Every time I say that, I kind of get that little shake in the body. But they, when they were little, I was doing a lot of sports shows. So they were with me at the sports shows, running around, doing all kinds of things that, kids do at a sports show. But we used to call them show rats.
Yeah, I actually met you when I was younger at one of the shows, I believe.
Oh, how old were you then? I'm going to cry.
I'm about 6.
You were about 6? Oh, my God. And you're how old now?
18.
18. Well, okay. At least you're still in the teens. Thank God, Megan.
Yeah.
Are you going to come to the outdoor show with your dad?
Yeah, I might.
No. Not a might. He's getting 2 tickets at will call. You have to come to the show and say hello to me.
Oh, yeah, for sure then.
All right, then? Don't go away. We're going to put you on hold. We're going to get all the information from you and stuff like that, okay?
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. Megan from Naperville. Thank you so much. What a sweetheart. God, she was 6 years old when she met me at a sports show. Oh, that just, you know. Okay, we understand. Hey, I need to take a break and a sip of coffee and cry in my own here. You're listening to Chauncey on Chauncey's Great Outdoors. You know us. We know the outdoors. Come to Bass Pro Shops for their huge in-store clearance sale going on now through January 15th. There are unbelievable prices in every department to make your outdoor dollar go farther. You can save 50% on a men's workhorse, double Henley shirt, and more at Bass Pro. So come to Bass Pro Shops in Portage, Indiana, Gurney Mills.
Everything on the
and
audio sounds good.
Bass Pro Shops. It's where your next outdoor adventure begins, indoors at Bass Pro.
It's a sport fishing spectacular in Schaumburg. The 4th annual Chicagoland Fishing Travel and Outdoor Expo is Thursday, January 28th through Sunday, January 31st at the Schaumburg Convention Center. Chicagoland's ultimate fishing event is back with hundreds of fishing and travel exhibits, including many of the major tackle manufacturers with their latest gear for sale at the show. Book your next trip with local guides or lodges and resorts from around the globe. Learn from pros Mike Iaconelli, Brandon Polinack, Jim Sarek, Joe Bucher, Tommy Scarless, and many more. Compare and buy 2016 fishing boats, all at sports show pricing. Enter daily giveaways for thousands of dollars worth of fishing gear and trip. Demo rods and reels. Learn to fly cast or tie flies. There's free parking and fishing fun for all ages in Schaumburg. From bass to walleye, pike to perch, muskies to salmon, it's all at Chicagoland's Ultimate Fishing and Travel Expo, running Thursday through Sunday, January 28th through the 31st at the Schaumburg Convention Center. Visit sportshows.com for tickets and more info. Don't miss it.
Paul's Pizza and Hot Dogs on 31st and Wolf Road in Westchester is the home of the largest and best Italian beef you'll find in the Chicagoland area. With a full menu of charbroiled sandwiches, pasta, Italian favorites, and more, you'll know why people throughout the suburbs and Chicago will drive to Paul's for a true Chicago-style Italian beef. But Paul's Pizza and Hot Dogs on 31st and Wolf Road in Westchester also has a catering menu of Italian favorites like eggplant parmesan, salads, manicotti, chicken Vesuvio, marsala, and more. To make your next party special, call Paul's for catering at 708-531-9080. That's 708-531-9080. So stop on out to Paul's Pizza and Hot Dogs in Westchester on 31st and Wolf Road and taste what a true Chicago tradition is like.
The All Canada Show.
What's that?
Oh, the All Canada Show's coming back to town.
All Canada Show.
Yeah. Remember that trip I took to Canada last year?
Yeah.
Did my research and met the lodge owner at the All Canada Show.
Oh, yeah. Now, that's where you caught that monster pike, right? And took those short lunch pictures?
Yep. I gotta get back up there.
Yeah.
Hey, we've got room for one more. Want to come to the show with me and check it out?
You kidding me? I'm in.
The All Canada Show. It's the largest gathering of Canadian lodges in the U.S. Register to win a fantastic Canadian fishing trip to Milton Lake Lodge in Saskatchewan. Enjoy great seminar speakers, including Keith Cabayas. Try our new hockey challenge game and have shore lunch with an ice-cold Labatt Blue. Seniors get a discount, kids get in free, and everyone gets a free Collector Daredevil lure on opening night. Details and discounted tickets are available at allcanada.com. January 14th through 17th at the Pheasant Run Mega Center, St. Charles. Free parking.
The All Canada Show.
The Waterworks Marine Group is merging the Warrenville Naperville store and the Country Club Hills flagship store into the Waterworks Marine Group Superstore at 18660 South Cicero Avenue in Country Club Hills. This means better pricing for customers, more boats to choose from, accessories, a full industry-approved mechanic shop servicing all motor manufacturers, larger off-season secure storage, and more. But you, the recreational boater, can win also right now. You'll find huge savings on parts, accessories, boat motors, and trailers at both locations during this transition. So visit www.waterworks.com for the location nearest you. The Waterworks Marine Group flagship store in Country Club Hills has been Chicagoland's #1 independent boat dealer for over 19 years, selling Alumacraft, Lund, Cypress pontoon boats, Monterey cruisers, and Fun certified used boats, and is continuing to grow and be bigger and better to serve you. For more information on the sale, call them at 708-798-9700 or go to waterworks.com. That's Waterworks with an E.
It's Chauncey's Great Outdoors on ESPN 1000 and ESPNChicago.com.
Hey, everybody, welcome back to Chauncey's Great Outdoors, and we're going to check a couple things out here. Hey, first of all, you don't get this a whole lot of times here, but the director of the Illinois Department of Natural Resources, Wayne Rosenthal, will be at the Chicago Outdoor Sports Show in Rosemont Saturday, January 23rd from 10 a.m. to noon. Definitely come and check that out. See what you can talk to him, answer questions. Just meet the guy. He's a nice guy. You know, meet him, shake his hand, get a little selfie with him. You know, click, one of those things. That'd be kind of cool. So that'll be a good thing to do. For our friends up north in Wisconsin, congratulations, because trout anglers are celebrating this year. They're expanding the early trout season, which is going underway with habitat improvement and all kinds of upgrades to the stream classifications and more. They expanded the early catch and release trout season from January 2nd through May 6th on many of the inland state rivers and streams. The regular trout season opens May 7th. So congratulations on that. You'll get all the rules and regs at wisconsin.gov. Please always check that out and make sure you have all the licensing, stamps, etc. that you need there. A little bit of fishing reports. Got to talk fishing. That's right. Lakefront perch. Whoo! That howling noise that you heard was the wind blowing. It really turned up the water. A lot of places on the south side, you got 87th Street and stuff. You almost have to find the areas in a harbor like Burnham, Diversey, Belmont, maybe Montrose, depending on which way the wind is blowing, to fish those areas if you're looking for some of the perchies right now. That's what you want to definitely try with, and you should do well. I talked to Greg up on the Chain of Lakes right before the show at Triangle Sports and Marine, and he said, Chauncey, the best thing would be is just everybody. I know some people are going to go out there, he said, but please, hold off till the temperature's going to drop. It's going to be making ice real fast later in the week. So just come on out when you can have some fun, and you're not going to have to wear ice cleats. Well, you should wear ice cleats all the time, but it's going to be the water on the ice, the little bit of ice that's there is very dangerous. Captain Tony was up on, the channels up by his house on the chain, and he's got some nice bluegills. We're going to be posting onto Chauncey's Facebook page at Facebook/Chauncey's Great Outdoors. And don't forget, everybody, if you're up this morning and you want to see what the show looks like, we're on YouTube. That's right. We're streaming on YouTube again. Just go to youtube.com and type in Chauncey's Great Outdoors, and it should pop up there. My grandson, Aiden, I got his fishing report here. First time I'm looking at it. Remember, everybody, here it goes. Papa, no ice fishing. All the waters are open. Some of the small lakes have a little bit ice, but my dad said I can't walk out on them. Smart dad. St. Joe River, open water. Some of the older guys catching steelhead. I think he thinks a 23-year-old is older. Okay. Kalamazoo River, he writes the Kazoo River. Open water, nice steelhead. Nice steelhead, he says. Muskegon River, steelhead, lots of open water. And steelhead and some walleye at the Grand River in Grand Rapids. And I look forward to seeing you in a couple weeks, Papa. Cool. Thanks, That's my grandson's fishing report from West Michigan. We've got to grab another phone call because we've got to take calls when people call. I think it's Jeff from the southern suburbs, it says. Hey, Jeff, how are you?
Good morning. How we doing, Chauncey?
I'm doing fine. Talk to me.
Hey, I got it. Wanted to see if you can give us a Navy Pier perch fishing report, only because we got a slew of guys heading up there this morning from our construction company.
Might be a little bit tough, okay. But what I would hope they're going to do is all you need to work on when you're at Navy Pier, you put a split shot or something that gets your bait to the bottom, all right? And you put about 18 to 21 inches between the split shot and your hook. and you put your either minnow or I like to use strips of, I go to the, local grocery store and get some, fresh squid, and I cut those white strips, and I put them on the hook, and when you bring them slowly, just dragging them on the bottom of the water, those perch can go nuts on them.
Well, it's cool.
I think they'll probably catch a few fish, but, they're talking. It's raining out there a little bit. I'm not sure. I keep looking at the weather report. I know temperatures are going to be dropping later on today. We're not going to even 2 to 4 inches of snow in some places. Well, we won't look at the weather report anymore.
Right.
We don't want to read that. But who's all going from work? What work?
For sure, my brother Dave and Stan and a bunch of guys from work are all heading up there right now. Oscar. And I would love to win a couple of those tickets for my brother. He's kind of stressed out on his job site, so I'd love to win a 2-pack for him and his son.
Well, Jeff, we're going to put you on hold and get all that information on your brother's info and all of the tickets. And I keep repeating this: all of the tickets will be at will call for the people that are going to pick them up. We do not mail any tickets. That way they don't get lost in the mail. Okay?
Great. Appreciate it.
All right. Thank you much, Jeff. Hold on a second. We'll get back with you here. All right. We'll get all this information. See, people are in a giving mood today. They're all in a giving mood here. We're going to be nice. We're going to do this, and stuff like that. I like that. We're in the giving mood. The love mood. The love mode. I can't go wrong with that. Hey, I tell you what, when we come back, we've got a great guy. We got Rich Holmes coming on, Captain Rich Holmes from Sequest Lures, who's going to be at the Rosemont show, and also he's going to be doing a seminar, so we'll find out exactly what he's going to be talking about. You're listening to Chauncey on Chauncey's Great Outdoors. You know us. We know the outdoors. Hello, everyone. This is Chauncey, your host of Chauncey's Great Outdoors Radio, and I want to tell you about a fantastic new magazine for fishermen and hunters right here in Illinois. It's called Midwest Outdoors. No, I'm not going crazy. Midwest Outdoors has been here, but this is the new Midwest Outdoors. It's better than ever, and it's jam-packed with new features, great information on fishing and hunting that you can use. Whether you want to know where to go, what to use, how to use it, or just plain enjoy the outdoors, the new Midwest Outdoors is worth a look. Every issue has great articles from your favorite professional outdoorsmen, and this month's marked map will get you on the fish on your favorite lake. Midwest Outdoors is available at leading newsstands, or you can have it delivered to your home for only $14.95 for 12 issues. You can sign up online at MidwestOutdoors.com or call them at 800-606-3474. All major credit cards accepted. That's MidwestOutdoors.com or call 800-606-3474. The new Midwest Outdoors magazine and television show, helping you enjoy the outdoors. HookandHuntTV.com is an exciting
Chauncey, are you
all-internet
running
show.
a Run Lake
Sign up for
spots, or
their
are you
free
done with
weekly
them?
newsletter and join host Jim Crowley as he covers everything that goes bang and or splash.
Okay, because they're still on the log, so if you're done
The
running them all
Chicagoland
together,
Outdoor
I
Show
need
at
to
the
tell
Rosemont
traffic
Convention
just
Center
this
is
week.
back and better than ever, January 20th through the 24th. It's the great outdoors indoors. Need to book a trip, get some new gear, or talk fishing and hunting? This is the place. Check out the new Tackle Time Pavilion featuring Grant Rods, Guides, Choice Pro Shops, plus many more. Visit the Rosemont Boat and RV Pavilion,
Which is
sponsored
ready.
by General RV Center, and admission includes the Chicagoland Gun Show, Fire and Ice Expo, and the new Chicago Hot Sauce Expo. Buy your tickets online at chicagosportshow.com to save January 20th through the 24th in Rosemont. Don't miss it.
This is Chauncey's Great Outdoors on ESPN 1000 and ESPNChicago.com.
Like a catfish in the river, like a flounder in the sea. When the rancher comes along, she always makes a fool of me. I go a hook.
Line and sinker. Yeah, baby. A little bebop in here. Sounds good to me. Hey, I'm going to be making a little trip to visit my friends over at Vermilion Dam Lodge at the Muskie Show. We're going to try to get there this morning after I have breakfast with my grandson first. Got to have breakfast with the grandson. And then take a quick run over there for a couple of hours. But spring turkey applications, a second lottery for the 2016 turkey applications. That's right. Gobble, 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 gobble. Oh, my toes just curled. Okay, the second lottery deadline is January 11th. Don't forget it. If you like turkey hunting, or as a doctor told me, when I told him about turkey hunting and got him into it and got him on the gear, showed him how to work it, he said, he's a psychiatrist, and he said, psychiatrist rather, and he said, Chauncey, turkey hunting is nothing more than crack cocaine with feathers. I didn't want to ask him how he figured that out. But, okay. Hey, on the phone, we've got Rich. Rich Holmes on the phone. How you doing, Rich?
Just fine.
Hey, Rich. Rich is with Sequest Lures, he's one of the local stable guys around here for Lake Michigan and salmon fishing throughout the Great Lakes. You're going to be at the outdoor show at Rosemont, correct?
Correct, yes.
And we're doing, what you're doing a seminar on?
I'm doing one seminar on exploring lure color above and below the water, which is going to run at 6 p.m. on Wednesday and 1:15 on Thursday.
Oh, okay. And is there obviously because you're in the industry, I mean, you're seeing that colors really do change a lot as it goes down lower in the water table.
Yes, yeah. We did a study on this a long time ago, and then a couple years later we did another study, and we went down deeper in the water column. This all started on when people at my fishing dock were talking about how color actually changed and how it did. And when we were talking, one of the ladies there says, well, why don't we shoot it? Because she was a diver. So we fixed up a big board with the different colors of the rainbow. You know, there's 7 different major colors. And we lowered this board in the water 10 feet at a time, and we photoshopped the thing under the water all the way down to 70 feet. And you'd be surprised on how certain colors change. You know, for an example, I give you red starts out at the top, and as you lower it, it turns into an orangish, and then to a brown, and then into a darker black as you go deeper in the column. And we did all these colors, so if you want to see how colors actually change, come on out and see this presentation that I'm doing. It's actually a PowerPoint presentation, so you're going to actually see the Photoshops that we took under the water.
Okay, so that way you can honestly see and I'm just going to use a color like blue for an example. You could see the intensity of blue at, surface level, 10 feet, 20 feet, 30 feet, and how the intensity of that colors change. What are some colors that stay vibrant as you go deeper?
Well, some of the colors like white and silver will stay basically the same as you go deeper. And some of these colors will get darker and some colors will get lighter. So it just depends on, there's a lot of different things that make it change, the sky condition, the water condition, if the water's real cold or the water's real warm. There's a lot of different effects, and then different parts of the lake you might be on, or if you're on an inland lake, it'll change even different. So every day colors will basically change, and I'll bring that all up in the seminar when we do that.
That's cool. That's cool. And it's not just for Great Lakes fishing. It's for any fishing, correct?
Correct. Yeah, it's for any type of fishing. I always suggest to the people that come to the presentation at the end, we talk about keeping a fishing log. So, I fish tournaments a little bit, and what I do is I look back at my fishing log and try to simulate the day of the tournament's going to be. I look at the news and see what the weather is, see what the water condition is, if it's rough or if it's calm and different things, and then go back in my log and try to pick out a day to match that. And this way then I have an idea on what lures were working on that type of particular day.
Now, I would imagine that waves on top of the water also do a lot to colors of lures.
Yeah, the wave action, that's why I said if it's calm or if it's rough. When it's calm, the sun, the ultraviolet rays can penetrate the water, and when it's calm, they'll penetrate deeper unless if the sun's coming up early in the morning, the sun's going to skip off the water top.
Mm-hmm.
Where if you're at noon, the water will penetrate, or the sun will penetrate deeper into the column. Or like in the evening, again, it's going to skip off. It's not going to go deep. And we're talking about the ultraviolet rays that's got to penetrate down and reflect off the different spoons. And you'll be surprised what you can see at 50 feet or 60 feet down. People will think, well, I got a red lure up here. I'm going to show that red lure down deep. That's not so. So come on out and see, what's going to actually happen with different colors, because it's about an hour presentation.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about all the different things that's going to affect the different colors throughout that.
And then you're also selling all the different spoons and colors and variations that you have from your booth there right at the show, right?
Yeah, I have 147 different color combinations for the salmon in the magnums and the regular size. There is like 50 or so walleye-type lures. I also make musky spoons, and so there's a mixture of different things for different types of fishing on it.
Wow.
On the thing. I just had an order from my website that I have. The guy from Fort Myers, Florida, just called in and I got to get a hold of this guy and find out what he's actually going to use these spoons for down in Florida.
Probably some fish with teeth. I can tell you that down there.
Yeah, and what he ordered down here, I've had other people order this stuff, and they usually order the heavier musky spoons on the thing down there. These were the regular Magnum salmon spoons, and I'm just curious on what he's going to do with them.
Exactly. Well, I want to thank you for coming on the show, Rich. And once again, that's Sequest Lures, and you can find them at the Rosemont, the Chicagoland Outdoor Show in Rosemont, correct?
Correct. Yeah, I'll have everything on display there to sell.
Mm-hmm.
And I did mention on Saturday at 10:15, I am doing one more seminar, and that's going to be on In the Search for Lake Perch. So if you're a lake perch fisherman, come on out and watch this, because I'm going to give you a technique that we use here on the lake that takes a lot of nice-sized perch. And if you want to see some pictures, I have some pictures of some 18 and 19-inch perch and a lot of 14 and 15-inch perch.
I'm grabbing my heart. 18, 19-inch perch. Oh, my God. Okay. Rich, I'm going to let you go on that note. We'll see you at the Chicago Outdoor Sports Show in Rosemont in a couple of weeks, okay?
All right. Thank you very much.
Take care. That's Rich Holmes, everybody, from Sequest Lures. Wow. 18, 19-inch perch. Holy mackerel. Hey, we got to get a phone call here, because I like having people on the show. This is always a good, fun part of the program. And everyone, you're listening to Chauncey on Chauncey's Great Outdoors. And don't forget, you're up this morning filling up that cup of coffee, go to your computer. You can go to YouTube and type in Chauncey's Great Outdoors, and we've got a, live stream going on. So you check us out, and you'll enjoy it, and you'll see and hear what's going on in the program. We got to grab somebody on the phone here. We're going to grab Russ from Evergreen Park. Hey, Russ, how are you?
Hey, Chance, how you doing this morning? Happy New Year.
Well, Happy New Year to you, my friend.
Thank you. Hey, I'm wondering, when does the river, Chicago River, turn on this year, or any year? But, because of the warmer winter we're having, you think it's going to turn earlier? Or?
No, I actually, you have to remember, when you say the Chicago River, are you talking downtown or are you talking further in?
Downtown.
Downtown? Downtown is nothing more than Lake Michigan water temperature. So, if you listen to Lake Michigan water temperature, when they say, it's 35, 38, whatever, 40 degrees, that's what it's going to be in the Chicago River, except that part of the river is going to warm up a little bit more, because all of these, so many of those big downtown buildings are dumping water into, and it's a warmer water, into the river. And I've done this with a couple of guys over the years, we'll go find and you could find these, you'll see the pipe coming up and, the bubbles coming up from, along the concrete wall where the pipe's coming in. And we'll drop minnows and small jigs and stuff like that, and we'll wind up catching crappies and all kinds of fish, smallmouth bass in that area, because A, it's highly oxygenated, 2, it's a little bit warmer, and just like you and I, we got to put our long gotchkis on when it gets cold, right? And
that's correct.
As a matter of fact, Adam in the show before me. What was the name of that show, Chris? What was the name of that fine show before me?
The Best of 1,000.
Oh, the Best of 1,000. That's right. The Best of 1,000 wanted to know if I wore my long gotchkis in the winter. Guy's weird. But really, I mean, and you could do that. That whole section right downtown is good to fish. And even when it gets
early?
cold. When you say early, are you saying I would be...
Time-wise.
Time-wise, I would be looking at it now. I'd go out in the morning before, everybody, you get any... Because there's going to be no boat traffic, I could tell you that, except...
Right.
You could do quite well, but it's just you find those little isolated pockets where there's that water flowing in, and you could catch fish after fish after fish. That's the key thing to work with. All right.
All right. I appreciate that, sir.
Russ, since you're
Yes,
from
sir.
Evergreen Park, one of my favorite cities, of course. How about a couple tickets to one of the sports shows? Which one you want to go to?
How about the Rosemont, Chance?
Rosemont Outdoor Show? Yes, we'll have two tickets at will call at the Rosemont Outdoor Show for you, Russ. So hold on. We'll get all your information. And once again, they will be at will call. And, we'll try to send you a little note if you got an email address or something like that, okay?
Beautiful. Thank you very much, sir.
You're welcome, Russ. That's pretty cool. Nice guy. Nice guy. I think we might even, we got calls lined up here, and we're still taking more at 1-312-332-3776. Let me repeat. 1-312-332-3776. Okay? Because everybody said you say it too fast, Chauncey. Let's see. We got Bill. We got Bill on the phone here from Munster, Indiana. Hey, Bill. How are you?
Hey, Chauncey.
Yeah. How are you, my friend?
Good. Hey, the Sequest seminar on perch sounds pretty exciting, but I was wondering, are they going to have any for Lake Michigan salmon and trout fishing?
I'd double check. I'd have to look at their seminar. I want to say yes, they are. I'm trying to think of who was doing it. But the other thing too is, there's some charter captains there and stuff like that. And the one thing I've learned, Bill, a charter captain loves to do two things: catch fish and talk. You said it before I did, my friend.
Yeah.
Notice how I said it second, because they're going to yell at me, but you said it first. That's the two things they really like to do in life. And, any of the charter captains that are there, you'll be able to talk to them and stuff like that. I know Captain Tony from Diamond Ghost Charters. He'll be helping me at my booth. You're more than welcome to come on over and talk to him there.
Oh,
and,
great.
He'll give you a lot of information. And he's one of the guys that's, there 7 days a week.
Well, one of the reasons I was wondering is I go to different websites and I read, and it seems as if they're having a bit of a problem with the forage base for the salmon, and they talk about it, and I was just wondering, if they're going to be addressing that issue or not.
Yeah, they are, and they'll talk about that. And see, it's really kind of a strange thing because, the forage base has been dropping, and they're trying to, figure out. And the hardest thing is you can manage a pond, you could manage even something the size of a big, impoundment lake like Shelbyville or Clinton or Maxinkuckee or something like that. You can manage those things. You can't manage something like Lake Michigan. It's just too big. And you get all the states involved, and they are working together. But, 4 years ago, they dropped the stocking, and it was a drier fall, so the salmon that were spawning didn't have a good recuperation rate. So the numbers were down, but I still want to know what happened to the 3-year-old fish. So there's still a few things out there.
Yeah, it's puzzling. And the other issue, I don't know if you've ever seen it, but there's so many of those cormorants around now. It's just amazing. And I just wonder if they don't take their toll on the fish. If you get down around East Chicago and see what's going on there, I've seen rafts of cormorants out on the lake, and there's got to be 1,000 of them in a raft.
Oh yeah.
And we know that they have to take their the small fry that are in the lake.
They're taking the fry. They're taking your small perch, your alewaves, and different things like
that.
Yeah,
and I wish they'd go and paint the eggs or do something to get rid of send those birds back where they came from, because they weren't there before.
Yeah, they kind of showed up a little bit, and they all I could say is,
big time.
yeah, they're doing very, very good job of reproducing. Well, I tell you what, Bill, what outdoor show would you be interested in going to?
Oh, I kind of like to go to the Rosemont show. I haven't been to there for years.
Oh, okay. We'll put you down for the Rosemont show. 2 tickets at will call. Make sure you come to my booth and say hello, okay?
Thank you.
No problem. All right, everybody, you're listening to Chauncey on Chauncey's Great Outdoors. You know us. We know the outdoors.
Come to Bass Pro Shops for their huge in-store clearance sale going on now through January 15th. There are unbelievable prices in every department to make your outdoor dollar go farther. You can save 50% on a men's workhorse, double Henley shirt, and more at Bass Pro. So come to Bass Pro Shops in Portage, Indiana, Gurney Mills, and Bolingbrook. Bass Pro Shops, it's where your next outdoor adventure begins, indoors at Bass Pro.
It's a sport fishing spectacular in Schaumburg. The 4th annual Chicagoland Fishing Travel and Outdoor Expo is Thursday, January 28th through Sunday, January 31st at the Schaumburg Convention Center. Chicagoland's ultimate fishing event is back with hundreds of fishing and travel exhibits, including many of the major tackle manufacturers with their latest gear for sale at the show. Book your next trip with local guides or lodges and resorts from around the globe. Learn from pros Mike Iaconelli, Brandon Polinack, Jim Sarek, Joe Bucher, Tommy Scarless, and many more. Compare and buy 2016 fishing boats, all at sports show pricing. Enter daily giveaways for thousands of dollars worth of fishing gear and trip. Demo rods and reels. Learn to fly cast or tie flies. There's free parking and fishing fun for all ages in Schaumburg. From bass to walleye, pike to perch, muskies to salmon, it's all at Chicagoland's Ultimate Fishing and Travel Expo, running Thursday through Sunday, January 28th through the 31st at the Schaumburg Convention Center. Visit sportshows.com for tickets and more info. Don't miss it.
Paul's Pizza and Hot Dogs on 31st and Wolf Road in Westchester is the home of the largest and best Italian beef you'll find in the Chicagoland area. With a full menu of charbroiled sandwiches, pasta, Italian favorites, and more, you'll know why people throughout the suburbs and Chicago will drive to Paul's for a true Chicago-style Italian beef. But Paul's Pizza and Hot Dogs on 31st and Wolf Road in Westchester also has a catering menu of Italian favorites like eggplant parmesan, salads, manicotti, chicken Vesuvio, marsala, and more. To make your next party special, call Paul's for catering at 708-531-9080. That's 708-531-9080.
Norm's
So
ready.
stop on out to Paul's Pizza and Hot Dogs in Westchester on 31st and Wolf Road and taste what a true Chicago tradition is like. The Waterworks Marine Group is merging the Warrenville-Naperville store and the Country Club Hills flagship store into the Waterworks Marine Group Superstore at 18660 South Cicero Avenue in Country Club Hills. This means better pricing for customers, more boats to choose from, accessories, a full industry-approved mechanic shop servicing all motor manufacturers, larger off-season secure storage, and more. But you, the recreational boater, can win also right now. You'll find huge savings on parts, accessories, boat motors, and trailers at both locations during this transition. So visit www.waterworks.com for the location nearest you. The Waterworks Marine Group flagship store in Country Club Hills has been Chicagoland's #1 independent boat dealer for over 19 years, selling Alumacraft, Lund, Cypress pontoon boats, Monterey cruisers, and Fund-certified used boats, and is continuing to grow and be bigger and better to serve you. For more information on the sale, call them at 708-798-9700 or go to waterworks.com. That's Waterworks with an E. Hello, everyone. This is Chauncey, your host of Chauncey's Great Outdoors Radio, and I want to tell you about a fantastic new magazine for fishermen and hunters right here in Illinois. It's called Midwest Outdoors. No, I'm not going crazy. Midwest Outdoors has been here, but this is the new Midwest Outdoors. It's better than ever, and it's jam-packed with new features, great information on fishing and hunting that you can use. Whether you want to know where to go, what to use, how to use it, or just plain enjoy the outdoors, the new Midwest Outdoors is worth a look. Every issue has great articles from your favorite professional outdoorsmen, and this month's marked map will get you on the fish on your favorite lake. Midwest Outdoors is available at leading newsstands, or you can have it delivered to your home for only $14.95 for 12 issues. You can sign up online at MidwestOutdoors.com or call them at 800-606-3474. All major credit cards accepted. That's MidwestOutdoors.com or call 800-606-3474. The new Midwest Outdoors magazine and television show, helping you enjoy the outdoors.
The All Canada Show.
What's that?
Oh, the All Canada Show's coming back to town.
All Canada Show.
Yeah. Remember that trip I took to Canada last year?
Yeah.
Did my research and met the lodge owner at the All Canada Show.
Oh, yeah. Now, that's where you caught that monster pike, right? And took those short lunch pictures?
Yep. I gotta get back up there.
Yeah.
Hey, we've got room for one more. Want to come to the show with me and check it out?
You kidding me? I'm in.
The All Canada Show. It's the largest gathering of Canadian lodges in the U.S. Register to win a fantastic Canadian fishing trip to Milton Lake Lodge in Saskatchewan. Enjoy great seminar speakers, including Keith Cavallas. Try our new hockey challenge game and have shore lunch with an ice-cold Labatt Blue. Seniors get a discount, kids get in free, and everyone gets a free Collector Daredevil lure on opening night. Details and discounted tickets are available at allcanada.com. January 14th through 17th at the Pheasant Run Mega Center, St. Charles. Free parking.
The All Canada Show.
It's Chauncey's Great Outdoors on ESPN 1000 and ESPNChicago.com.
Our home and native land, true patriot love, in all thy sons command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north, strong and free. Pass me a Labatt, Norm. Hey!
It's already on its way.
All right, my friend. I didn't do it in French this year.
No, you're slacking there. I'm a little disappointed.
All right, I didn't do it in French. All right, next year I'll do it in French. But I did sing it in French at the Hawk game the last Sunday, and the guy standing next to me said, "Are you Canadian?" I said, "No, I'm Polish from the south side of Chicago." Oh, everyone, this is he is the new Paul Bunyan of the Great North, Norm McCrae. How are you, my friend?
I'm doing pretty good there, Chauncey. How are you doing?
I'm excited. All Canada's coming in next weekend. We're going to have fun there. There's tons of stuff. What do you know that's going on over there?
Well, it's all sorts of stuff going on. We got what I really like is they got a little hockey rink set up where you take shots at the goalie area. Has a couple of holes in it. You put the puck through the hole, and you start to win some prizes like fishing gear and stuff like that. So I'm really excited about that.
Oh, yeah. Somebody asked me if I was going to be the goalie because they were not going to aim to go past me.
See, I actually drive down to make sure I was there for that one.
Oh, my God. That's just one of the things. I mean, there's the peripheral stuff. There's seminars. I mean, you got Keith Cavallas. You've got Jim Crowley. We've got great seminars going on there. And then you've got, of course, the famous shore lunch if you'd like to purchase one. But this is the one show, if you're looking to go to Canada, okay, this is the show that has them from every province, isn't it almost?
Well, yeah, we find that most Americans, when they come up to Canada, they go almost directly straight north. So from that Chicagoland area there, we got lodges all from Ontario, northwestern Ontario, Manitoba, Saskatchewan, and the Northwest Territories are all being represented. In fact, at the Chicago show, that's the biggest show for us. We have over, I think it's around 130 different booths up there to help you plan that vacation trip to Canada. So wherever you want to go, we got a spot for you.
Oh, exactly. And whether, it's Manitoba, Saskatchewan, Ontario, Quebec, notice how I said that properly.
Oh, yes, you did.
Thank you very much. I get a little half a gold star on my report card. I just forgot the name of the old Yukon territory. It's the whatever.
Well, there's Yukon, Northwest Territories, and Inuvik.
Yeah, Univik, and that's why I just forgot its name. But you could go to these things. But what I like about it is, okay, is this someplace you want to go and go real comfortable, and you want to take it easy, and you just want to go out, get in your boat, go catch fish, come back, have a nice dinner made for you. Stay in a nice lodge.
Oh, yeah.
There's lodges like that. on the flip side of the coin, hey, you want to go to Canada? You want to go to a cabin? We'll make sure there's a week's worth of food, and we'll see you on Saturday. You could do that.
Yeah, we usually call that trip the outpost, and we always say we drop you off, and then 7 days later we come back. We hope you're still standing on the dock. So.
Yeah, I mean, so it's not just, you need to look at it to find out what you're interested in doing. And that makes it economically because, maybe, you had a great year and, I want to treat myself and I want to go hoity-toity. You can go hoity-toity. And, hey, listen, I got kids in school. I got this. I got expenses. I want to go, but I can only spend X amount of dollars. And somebody could tailor a trip for you. And that's the important thing.
Oh, yeah. There's all sorts of things even at the trips. Like, say you're on say you got kids in school and you got a bit of a tight budget, but you can still go to, let's say, a drive-in lodge in Ontario, have some real great fishing, but you can also hire a float plane for a day, just the one day, go out to a remote lake and be the only person on that lake. Or you can even go to a portage lake that they usually have around there, too, that you can go into, and there's only maybe one or two boats there. So you can still have that great fishing experience, save a little bit of money. Just make sure, like you said, you can tailor-make your trip right at the show when you're talking to the lodge owner.
Oh, exactly. And as a matter of fact, the All Canada Show, it's where it's always at every year, Pheasant Run Mega Center. Can't go wrong on that. It's on.
Yeah, that's great.
North Avenue, easy to get to in St. Charles. The hours of the show are 5 to 9 on Thursday, and we'll be there the whole time. Friday from 3 to 9 p.m., Saturday 10 a.m. to 6, and Sunday 10 a.m. to 4. And it is, you get your tickets also by going online to allcanada.com. And that's, it's just, and you can see exhibitors and everything else. It's a great way to go, a great way to see and to be part of it. And that's yeah, you could probably have a couple of Labatt's, right?
Why not? Eh?
Yeah, why not?
I always like it when I'm walking around. Yeah, when you're walking around the show and you'll see 3-4 guys sitting at a table and they're drinking a Labatt's and having a short lunch. And when they're finished that, all of a sudden the maps come out.
Yeah.
And they start pointing at the maps and seeing where they want to go. And then they go back and talk to a few more lodge owners. So it's actually a real great meeting place for the guys who are outdoor orientated to go have a great time, something to eat, a little bit to drink. Talk to a lot of people that are in the industry and have an awesome time for the afternoon or whatever.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with that. Well, Norm, I'll make sure that Keith Cavaies and Mr. Crowley keep up the high standard of the true Canadian man, Norm McRae.
I don't know if they can do that, but they give it a good try.
I know. I'm still trying myself. Norm, thank you so much for coming on the show this morning. I know it's very early where you're at, but enjoy the day. Have some fun. Okay, my friend?
You betcha. I'm looking forward to talking to you again, Chauncey.
All right. Take care, Norm. It's Norm McRae, everybody, from the All Canada Show going on not this weekend, next weekend at the Pheasant Run Center in St. Charles, Illinois. We're there all weekend. Come on out there. It'll be a great time. Allcanada.com. That's the spot to go to. We're going to take a break. We're going to try to come back. We've still got a couple of calls. We may get one of them in. Mark, don't hang up on me. You're listening to Chauncey on Chauncey's Great Outdoors. You know us. We know the outdoors. The Waterworks Marine Group is merging the Warrenville-Naperville store and the Country Club Hills flagship store into the Waterworks Marine Group Superstore at 18660 South Cicero Avenue in Country Club Hills. This means better pricing for customers, more boats to choose from, accessories, a full industry-approved mechanic shop servicing all motor manufacturers, larger off-season secure storage, and more. But you, the recreational boater, can win, win, win also right now. You'll find huge savings on parts, accessories, boat motors and trailers at both locations during this transition. So visit www.waterworks.com for the location nearest you. The Waterworks Marine Group flagship store in Country Club Hills has been Chicagoland's #1 independent boat dealer for over 19 years, selling Alumacraft, Lund, Cypress pontoon boats, Monterey cruisers, and Fun certified used boats, and is continuing to grow and be bigger and better to serve you. For more information on the sale, call them at 708-798-9700 or go to waterworks.com. That's Waterworks with an E. Hello, everyone. This is Chauncey, your host of Chauncey's Great Outdoors Radio, and I want to tell you about a fantastic new magazine for fishermen and hunters right here in Illinois. It's called Midwest Outdoors. No, I'm not going crazy. Midwest Outdoors has been here, but this is the new Midwest Outdoors. It's better than ever, and it's jam-packed with new features, great information on fishing and hunting that you can use. Whether you want to know where to go, what to use, how to use it, or just plain enjoy the outdoors,
face looks
the
like
new
she's on
Midwest
crack.
Outdoors is worth a look. Every issue has great articles from your favorite professional outdoorsmen. And
It looks
this
like
month's
she's been up
Mark Map will
all night.
Get you on the fish on your favorite lake. Midwest Outdoors is available at leading newsstands, or you can have it delivered to your home for only $14.95 for 12 issues. You can sign up
But when you
online
paint
at
your eyebrows on, going
midwestoutdoors.com
straight up.
or call them at 800-606-3474. All major credit cards accepted. That's midwestoutdoors.com or call 800-606-3474. The new Midwest Outdoors magazine and television show, helping you enjoy the outdoors.
HookandHuntTV.com is an exciting all-internet show. Sign up for their free weekly newsletter and join host Jim Crowley as he covers everything that goes bang and or splash. Get hooked on the hunt at HookandHuntTV.com.
It's Chauncey's Great Outdoors on ESPN 1000 and ESPNChicago.com.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Chauncey's Great Outdoors. Let's get Mark on a line here from Marquette Park. Hey, Mark.
Hey, Chauncey. I fished the lagoons, back in the Sherman Park and that.
Oh God, yeah.
Days and I was wondering about Marquette Park. I live a few blocks from here, and I wondering about did they come out and shock the lagoon and test the waters for the species of the fish anymore?
Yeah, they still do. DNR does that. They drew a lot of water out of Marquette, and they also did some restocking of it after they did that. I'm saying, later on this, obviously you get a little bit. I don't think you want to go out now and stand there in the cold, do you?
Huh?
You don't want to go now and stand in the cold, do you?
Oh, I don't mind it. So.
But if you want to try, you can probably try with some live bait right now. But I think you'll see it get a little bit better in the spring, and then next summer it should mark. It's not going to be all the way back, but it will be back because, like I says, they are doing some
shot back. I was getting northern and crappie out of there, and since that freeze, it's been really hard.
Yeah, a couple years ago, they had a tough one. They really had a tough one.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Well, can I interest you in a couple tickets to one of the outdoor shows, Mark?
Yes. Which one do you have now?
I have tickets for the show in Rosemont, Schaumburg, Tinley Park, and the All Canada.
Okay, Rosemont.
Rosemont show, the Chicagoland Outdoor Sports Show in Rosemont. We'll get you 2 tickets at will call. That means you go to the will call door, and they'll give you their 2 tickets, okay?
Okay.
Well, don't hang up. We got to get all your information. Okay, take care. All right, that sounds pretty good. And don't forget, we're going to be at the Vermilion Dam Lodge booth later this afternoon, or about midday this afternoon. We're going to try to get there. We're going to have some fun there with our buddy Ed and talk to people about fishing. It's a great place, Vermilion Dam Lodge. Can't go wrong with that at all. It's a beautiful place. Get all kinds of stuff to go out there, check out. It's a cool thing. Well, we covered that. I think we got a whole lot of the show today. And thanks to everybody who's been listening and watching us on YouTube today at Chauncey's Great Outdoors. And I probably are going to hear the flute going to kick in a second here. Don't forget to like us at Facebook/Chauncey's Great Outdoors. Paul from Geneva, we can't get to you right now. We'll try to get you next time. But he did tell us that they're fishing last night out on the ice all night long in the rain. Well, I like to leave you in a Native American proverb, and this one comes from the Oglala Lakota Nation. It says, "It is well to be good to women in the strength of our manhood, because we must sit under their hand at both ends of our lives." How very true. The women take care of us as children, and the women take care of us as we get older. How very, very true. Please remember, we don't own the woods, the rain, the storms, the fish we catch. We really do borrow it all from our children's children's children. See you later on today at Vermilion Dam Lodge, and we'll see you next week at the All Canada Show. This is Chauncey on Chauncey's Great Outdoors. You know us. We know the outdoors. Take care, everybody.
Talking taxes with Jackson Hewitt.
I'm a single dad of 4 boys.
Children are a joy.
Yeah, but these are teenagers.